FIS $34 billion bid for Worldpay drives payments deal spree. Fidelity National Information Services Incorporated agreed to acquire Worldpay Incorporated for about $34 billion in cash and stock, the biggest deal ever in the international payments sector. The industry is now at the heart of a deal-making boom as consumers change the way they pay for goods and legacy providers are challenged by rivals from startups to Apple Pay. Industry-wide rep, Jacksonville, Florida-based FIS, which focuses on the software behind payments for retail and banking, will assume Worldpay's debt, bringing the enterprise value of the deal to about $43 billion, the companies said Monday. FIS current Worldpay shareholders will receive $11 a share in cash and 0.9287 of a FIS share, which is worth a combined $112.12 as of last week's close. Worldpay's payments companies earn fees from charging to service the billions of dollars of purchases made by consumers and businesses, and many have been turning to deals to grab market share. The rise of the largest payments firms, such as Worldpay, Chase Paymentech, and First Data, each handle about $1 trillion annually. Fast-growing today's deal, when completed, will make it the biggest in the processing and payments industry, according to data compiled by Bloomberg News. In January, initial public offerings have been climbing, too. Italy's Nexus, Worldpay's CEO, Charles Drucker, will become the combined firm's executive vice chairman. His company was at organizations of all types and sizes are looking for new ways to create more meaningful and frictionless experiences and grow their share of wallet through digital channels, the companies said. FIS and Worldpay, the combined firm will serve the high-growth e-commerce industry and have combined revenue of about $12 billion, the companies said in their statement. Gary Norcross.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.